Good afternoon from Arrecife in Lanzarote. This is the capital of the island, and I've come up today to see the accountant. Very exciting. However, I thought, why not bring you along for a walk while I walk along Playa Reducto, show you everything around this area of Arrecife. So if you are on holiday and you fancy coming up to the capital, this is just one part that you can see, and it's right by the Arrecife Grand Hotel. So we're going to walk in that direction. Follow me, let's go. So here we are, Playa Reducto. Beautiful beach, golden sandy beach, and it's usually very, very empty. So if you fancy getting away from the big tourist locations, get yourself up here because there's a gorgeous beach area here. Now you've got one hotel there called the Hotel Diamar. You've got another hotel a little bit further along, which I'm going to show you, called the Lancelot. And you've got some nice bars and restaurants along here. Now, whether or not they're cheaper than your sort of main tourist resorts, I don't know. I would expect so, but I would also expect that maybe they know who are locals and who are not, and the prices might fluctuate. I know that in Lanzarote there is the famous residence prices. So if you're a resident, sometimes you go into places and they offer a residence discount. So I would say they probably do in these places here for those that are Canarian. I wouldn't have thought if I walked in there, unless I used my fantastic Spanglish, would I get a discount, but who knows. Anyway, we digress. Let's show you Arrecife. So it is the hustle and bustle, the capital of the island. Not very big, still got that sort of city feel though, a little bit more not dirty, but obviously there's a lot of cars and a lot of people, so it's not as clean, if you like. It's that city feel, but the beach is gorgeous. So you've got these apartments here, so there's lots of people living here, or I expect renting those out as Airbnbs. And that's one of the big problems here on the island, that some of the houses that before people lived in with these views, they're now renting as holiday lets, so nobody's got anywhere to live. But then again, if you had somewhere like that, it's an ideal opportunity to rent it, no? With these views. So you've got stunning views. They've got toilets here, which is great. So nice toilet area there. There's a little map of the beach which shows you everything. And the beach is gorgeous. Look, the tide is out. Nice places to walk. Little walkways, fabulous showers. Very clean area, the beach is. It's gorgeous. And you can see there in the background, you've got the Arrecife Grand. That's the tallest hotel on the island. For those of you who've never been here before, have been here and wondered why everything is only sort of 3 or 4 stories, they built that hotel, and the artist Cesar Manrique, who's very famous here in Lanzarote, and they named the airport after him. He went absolutely ballistic. He didn't like it. He said it's an eyesore, and it sort of burnt down. But instead of leaving it like that, he said rebuild it, and it'll be a sort of a reminder of what the island would look like if everything was high rise. And I totally agree. I mean, it is a beautiful place, but it's so much nicer having everything on a low level because it's unspoilt views. You got the Lancelot Hotel there. That's sort of your three-star budget hotel. But I've heard it's very, very nice. We're going to have a sneak in there one day. And this is the hustle and bustle. This is one part of Arrecife. So you can come down here and park. You can park a little bit further up from where I started the video. And there's a big car park there. And you can walk along the coastline. And there's a beautiful park area for you to walk through as well. And you can come to this area and you can actually sort of get into town where the big shopping area is as well, and you can even walk to the Arrecife Marina from here. So it depends which way you come in and where you go. So here's the Arrecife Grand. This is the 5-star. It's absolutely stunning. I've done a video on this already on YouTube, so if you have a scan through, you'll see the video of this hotel, and I went in and had a look around, and I will do another one. And don't forget, if you're watching us on YouTube, or if you're watching us on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, get over to TikTok and have a look, because I put more videos on there because it's easier. And if you're on TikTok, get over to YouTube, because I put longer videos on there and it gives you more to watch. But there's a really nice area around here to walk around. You can walk that way and go along the coast. Lovely views over there. There's really nice restaurant areas, really cool bars. And this is the 5-star. It's very posh and it's very nice. And it's actually where I asked Mrs. TravelON the big question. So on the top floor of this hotel in the restaurant, I said, do you want to become Mrs. TravelON? And she said, yes, of course. And I think she now regrets it. Who knows? So there you go, there's the Arrecife 5-star. And we're going to walk in this direction because, as I said, I've got a meeting. But here you've got some nice bars and restaurants as well. You've got a mojito lounge bar over there. Another bar with a roof terrace there, or it could be apartments. Or it could be, oh, I don't know what that is. That says it's by the Farionis. Habitat Avenida. I think that could be a small sort of boutique hotel, and it's got on there that it's part of the Farionis group, so that's interesting. Yep, that's a little place to rent. You can see some people there having a nice drink on the balcony, look. Lovely. They look happy up there, don't they? And down in this area as well, you've got some nice little pizzerias. It's not really touristy around this area. Well, it is. There's plenty of things for you to do around here. You've got your taxis and all that sort of stuff, so it's easy to get around. It doesn't have that touristy feel unless you sort of head over towards the beach area and walk along the coastline. That gives you the sort of tourist, I'm on holiday views and stuff like that. When you come further into this way, it's more sort of city experience, with the hustle and bustle of everybody going about their day and doing a bit of shopping and cafes and coffee shops and that sort of stuff. So it depends what you like, but it is gorgeous for a capital city, eh? And there's some more apartments. It's becoming very popular to buy in Arrecife. The prices are skyrocketing. Well, basically because of the views. I mean, it is nice, and like I said, people are renting them out as Airbnbs. Because we all know travel and tourism has changed a hell of a lot from the old tour operator days where you book a hotel. You know, now you can jump on a cheap flight with Ryanair. You can get a cheap-ish Airbnb or Booking.com apartment like one of these. And provided you don't want a pool and the sort of all-inclusiveness and all that sort of thing, you're rocking and rolling. You're in a great area. You're centrally located. You're right by a beach. The excursions do pick up here. As you know, here at TravelON, we provide all the excursions in Lanzarote. We've got a big booking portal, so if you visit TravelON.world, I'll put a link down there, or excursionslanzarote.com, you can get all your excursions. And most of them pick up from Arrecife, just from where I started the video, just there. So, and by the Arrecife Grand Hotel and the Lancelot. So most of them do. I'll tell you who doesn't. Rancho, Texas doesn't, which is a shame really. But they don't pick up in Arrecife, and some of the buggy excursions don't, but that's about it. The rest, all your boat trips, your land excursions, all that sort of stuff, they've got to pick up either at the Lancelot Hotel or at the main bus stop. So in this direction here, when you get to this area here, you can either turn left, which will take you sort of towards the back streets and into the main shopping area, the one street with all the shops, or you turn this way and this will take you along the coastline, and again will take you to the main shopping area as well. So I would say if you're coming down, stick to the coastline, have a little walk and go in that direction. It's beautiful. But I am going in this direction here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this shop on the corner because it's fabulous. Now, this shop on the corner is called Visanta, and it's got all your electrical products and your cameras and things like that. Now, there is a massive stigma, and there's actually a brand name there called Sigma. There's a massive stigma about electrical shops in the resorts, that many people have been sort of ripped off and things, so I would avoid them, to be honest. But if you do want sort of duty-free electrical items, this place is 100% genuine, guarantees real stuff. They used to be in Puerto del Carmen, but they've only got this one left in Arrecife, and they're in Gran Canaria, Tenerife as well. So they do the genuine stuff. So that is the place to go if you're going to buy cameras, that sort of stuff. The camera that I'm filming on now was bought from there, so you've got my approval of that shop. So there you go, guys. That is Arrecife, Playa Reducto to the Arrecife Grand and this part of town. Stay tuned. Thanks for following, and we'll see you in the next video.